Hello everybody, Luigi Fan Quad 1 here once again, and another year has come and gone, and honestly the year went by really fast. Like, January was a little slow, sure, but then every month afterwards just went by at a rapid pace. And as per tradition on the channel, it's time to show off all the plush I got for this year. I've got 6 boxes full of plush and 1 giant Skinner. So I think it's time we show off the new plush for this year. We're gonna start things off with this Vic Tokai Chargin' Chuck. I already have one, but I got myself another one, and it's interesting the difference in the two plush. The stickers are better on this one, the plush is a lot bulkier, he's got more stuffing inside of him. Otherwise, he just looks really nice. Next is the Pokemon Center Wyrdeer. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that name right, but here he is. Also at Pokemon Center is this Hisuian Arcanine. Finally caved in and got myself the Pokemon Center Scatterbug. Really don't care for Scatterbug, but plush is okay. Here is the Pokemon Center Ursaluna. A lot of Hisuian Pokemon here. We have a large Zoomania turtle from One Stop Shop. Familiar viewers of the channel will recognize this guy as the Bombshell Koopa, but this is a bigger version of the Bombshell Koopa, and if I were to ever introduce the Bombshell as a mini-boss, it would likely be this guy. We have this excellent looking bootleg Pauline plush, and to be honest, this year the bootlegs have looked fantastic. Like, compared to years in the past, the bootleggers have done really good, dare I say better than the official manufacturers, especially Sane. Pokemon Center Pekarunt, easily one of my favorite mythical Pokemon this year. I really like the design, really like the boss theme. He's a little dude, but he's actually got some pretty decent stats. Just really nice. Unofficial or bootleg Fire Spike. Another Sane Waddle Dee. Yes, I know I've got too many of these little guys, but I just think they're neat. Banpresto Roserade plush. Always wanted this Roserade. I think it looks better than the Pokemon Center's Pokemon Fit Roserade, and found her at a convention and looks really nice. Plush here of Ricky Paluski. If you don't know who he is, he's from Monsters, Inc. He's a background character from the film, and he's that green little plant monster. But the plush itself is from Monsters on Ice, and if you pull the little handle back here, he chomps. He's a cute little dude, and I remember seeing Monsters on Ice as a kid, and seeing plush like Ricky are just really rare nowadays, so immediately picked him up when I got the chance. A little Disney Parks Constance Hatchaway. Since we already have a Constance plush on the channel, I refer to this one as Little Leota. Plush of Lucy, aka Wild Style. This plush comes to us from the Manhattan Toy Company. She's in her Lego Movie 2 design, which is a film that's, I don't know, something. Sane Pokemon All-Star Collection Tandemaus. A giant Goomba from Good Stuff. I won this plush in a claw machine by complete accident, actually. Wondering if I should turn him into Goomboss. Any thoughts? Here is a plush of Sword Fighter Peach from Princess Peach Showtime. I know I said Sane didn't really step up their game, but for the few plush they did make for the Mario line, they did really good. This plush was from Mecha Japan, which I did a video for them in the video up above. Toy Factory plush of TC, aka Top Cat from Top Cat. I just think he's neat. Pokemon Center plush of Dunsparce, one of the greatest Pokemon ever made. A small Banpresto plush of Toribot, bought mainly as tribute to the late Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace. A Jazzwares Finizen plush. In the Plankton video, I accidentally called this plush Palafin, and I got a few comments yelling at me, so, oops. Also from Jazzwares is this Forced Me, Lechonk. Like, seriously guys, like, why? The first of many digital circusites, we have Gummigoo. I actually really liked Gummigoo's episode, and I feel like he would fit right at home alongside King K. Rool and the rest of the critters. Speaking of critters, we're gonna see a lot of them in the custom section, so get ready for that. Sane Elephant Mario. A plush of Smitty from Monsters on Ice. Last year I got this plush of Needleman, and I was wondering if I could get a plush of Smitty, and lo and behold, there he is! So now the two pals are together again. Got this little plush here of Ralph Wiggum from Universal Studios. Last of the Monsters on Ice plush is Frank Oz, Fungus. Really loved Fungus as a kid, and I actually owned this plush when I was a kid, but he was all beaten and bruised, his eyes were all scratched up. Don't know what happened to him, but I'm glad to have him back in the collection. Welcome back. A large plush of Lapras from Banpresto. A Great Eastern Entertainment plush of Zero. I got rid of the old plush in favor of this one because I like the material on the eyes a lot more. And in general, this version of Zero just looks a lot better. A Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties plush of Phoebus. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Finian. Never cared for these two, but alright I guess, they're just fish. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Horsey. Funko Balloon Boy, back and worse than ever before. Sold him a long time ago, but now unfortunately Billy is back on the channel and he's just as stupid as ever. Sane Pikmin All-Star Collection Ice Pikmin. I really love how Pikmin 4 came out, and the Ice Pikmin were definitely a highlight of the game. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Deoxys. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Luminion, yet another fish, but at least this one looks nice, I guess. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Spinarak. A Sane Kirby Pororon plush of Pawn, and Con. As a kid, I called them Tommy and Timmy. I guess I was confusing them with the Animal Crossing characters, but I don't know. A plush of Homer Depot from BDA. Because it's all about more saving, more doing. That's the power of Home Depot. A plush of
Krusty Club
from Toy Factory. A Sane Pokemon All-Stars Poliwag. A Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties plush of Dirtle, Sandshrew. I have 2. A plush of a sad little clown from Juniper Creates. I think her name's like, what was it, Pomni or something? Yeah, I'm just gonna call her Pomni. I don't know what her actual name is, but let's just call her Pomni. An unofficial / bootleg plush of Ninji, but again, he looks really good. I have 2. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Hoot Hoot. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Cresselia. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties plush of Nightmare Fuel. Miltank, and honestly guys, Miltank wasn't even that bad. Honestly, it was Clefairy that was bad. Miltank was easy. A rather round-looking Shy Guy plush by Good Stuff. This one was actually won in a claw machine in Las Vegas. Here's Milcery from Banpresto. An unofficial / bootleg Cheap Chomp. Honestly, my issue with the plush is the size. It's too small for such a big enemy, but the detail looks really, really good. A plush of Unikitty, also from the Manhattan Toy Company. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Fletchling. There's been a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon that have released this year, and Fletchling is just the tip of the iceberg. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Bouffalant. This one was also from Mecha Japan. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Heliolisk. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Skrelp. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Dragalge, sorry. I always have problem pronouncing this Pokemon's name. I don't know why, but in my Pokemon X and Y playthrough, I just call him and call it a day, so the name just kind of stuck. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Trevenant, or Trevenant. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Caterpie. An even larger Shy Guy plush from Good Stuff Toys. Probably the biggest Shy Guy I own. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Fletchinder. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Ambipom. A Disney Villains plush of Frollo by Sega. All I can say about Frollo is about time he got a plush. Like, wow, his movie came out when? Like 1996, 1997, and he finally has a plush? Now I can have him hang out with Gaston, and the two of them can rave together. A plush of Angel from the Amazing Digital Circus, complete with a detachable head. As you can see here. Pokemon Center Hisuian Electrode. Funko Toy Chica, welcome back. Sane Yoshi's Island DS Blue Yoshi plush. Now, interestingly about this plush, it has a separate barcode tag, and it also has a little hoop on the top of his head, and this was exclusive to the Yoshi's Island plush from South Korea. Not sure why, but hey, still looks nice. A large plush of Ragatha. An unofficial plush of Magic Shroom, presumably by Linsen 2. Next is probably one of my favorite plush of the group. From Golden Bell and Stuffimals, we have Indominus Rex, aka King Jellyfish. Everyone's favorite first mini-boss. For some reason, his crown is removable. Not sure why that is, but hey, still a really nice plush. Here is Endgame from Robot Rampage. The lifter moves, and so does the spinner. Kind of. Pokemon Center Sneasler, with articulation in the arms and in the legs. Here is Kinger. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Sigilif. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Bunnelby. Funko Golden Freddy, aka the Golden D, as he's known on the channel. From Walter Supply Technology and the Behemoth, we have the Bear from Castle Crashers. I have 3, but 2 of them haven't been released from their packaging yet. An Applause plush of the Bumblebee Man from The Simpsons, with surprisingly really good articulation in his arms, antenna, and legs for some reason. Like, this one's really high quality. Like, wow. Everybody's favorite character from one episode, and only one episode, it's Jax. Sane All-Star Collection Raikou. Sane All-Star Collection Entei. Sane All-Star Collection Suicune. All 3 legendary beasts, all from Mecha Japan. Here is Globy from Dream Pets, a character from Switzerland who has existed quite a long time actually. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Diggersby. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Tauros. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Honedge. Finally. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Furfrou. A Jax-specific plush of the Fire Sensei from Club Penguin. In my show, the Sensei Penguin is supposed to be the master from Paper Mario, so this would be his fired up form. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Noivern. One of the greatest regional variants ever made, this is the Pokemon Center Toadscool, with articulation in his weird looking legs. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Aurorus. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Pangoro. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Avalugg, aka the Ice Coffee Table. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Ladybug. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Floette. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Bergmite. Links into Colonel Polt. Pokemon Center Hisuian Growlithe. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Tyrantrum. A plush of Gangle. She has Velcro all throughout her body and even has a second mask, which can be worn like so. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Crustle. Crustle was also a plush from Mecha Japan. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Barbaracle. A Disney Parks plush of the Cementosaurus. I have 2. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Aromatisse. A Links into plush of Acidic Lemon. Or Acid Lemon, whatever you want to call them. You say potato, I say potato too, but you can say potato if you want to, I'm not judging. Speaking of potatoes, we got ourselves the Links into Primal Potato Mine, complete with his freaky looking eyes. Pokemon Center Hisuian Lilligant, with articulation in her legs and in her body. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Florges, or Florges. An Esctoy Cobalt Bulletkin. A stupid rat that I found in my basement one day. I mean, it says that it's from Fangamer, but honestly, he just kind of showed up one day and he hasn't left my house, so I don't know. Links into Homing Thistle. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Malabar. Talk about an upgrade. This was also a plush from Mecha Japan. Unofficial / bootleg plush of Yoshi Kid from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Out of all the unofficial bootlegs from Mario this year, this one's probably one of my least favorites. Just the proportions seem a little weird, mainly in the body. I feel like his body's a little too long, but that's just me. Hi, I'm Bob from Bob's Burgers. This is a plush from Toy Factory. Oh my god. Links into EM Peach. Finally. Sane All-Star Collection Mareep. Pokemon Center Hisuian Goodra. Links into Celebration Sodapalm. Here's a Sega plush of Amigo from Samba de Amigo. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Binnacle. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Zygarde 100% form. Links into Puffshroom with a hat. From Custom Plush Interventions and Cannabears Inc., we have Gertie the Dinosaur, one of the first ever characters seen in animation. Links into Tiger Stool. A Disney Parks Triceratops, straight out of Animal Kingdom. I have 5. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Makuhita. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Sunkern. The worst stats in the whole series, it's a friggin' seed. Sane Pikmin All-Star Collection Glow Pikmin. Interestingly, it has all felt for the entire body aside from the embroidery on the eyes. Very, very interesting plush, just like the Glow Pikmin themselves. A little Jurassic Park dino from Toy Factory. This little dude in a claw machine. I have 3. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Crocodile. Compared to the My Pokemon Collection plush, this one's kind of I don't know, the snout's just a little too big. Haunted Mansion Groundskeeper. I have 2. And here is the groundskeeper's dog. Links into Grapeshot, Toy Inc., that's Toy NK, Chef Saltbaker. A Schmidt plush of Dimos, a very popular character over in Germany. Unofficial / bootleg walking piranha plant. You know, I'm just gonna call them Patuis because that's what they really look like. I know they're based off the dancing piranha plants or the piranha plants on parade from Mario Wonder, but to me they're Patuis. I have 2. Pokemon Center Hisuian Braviary. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Male Nidoran. Links into Banana Launcher. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Ponyta. Holy crap, Lois, I'm in a Luigi fan video. Here's Peter Griffin from Namco. Friggin' sweet. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Vivillin, aka Pokemon number 666. Everyone's favorite next door neighbor, it's Ned Flanders. Hi Leo. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Vulpix. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Skidoo. Links into Sunbeam, complete with those glowing, eerie red eyes. Links into Auburn Ninja / Eggplant Ninja. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Phantom. A plush of Jose Carioca from the Three Caballeros, made by the Disney Store. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Doublade, or Doublade. Not really sure how it's pronounced, but either way, still a cool Pokemon. Bam Presto plush of Wiglet. This Pokemon exists. Yeah. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Spupa. A Funko plush of Toy Freddy. Welcome back. Epoch Small Mini Mario toy. It walks, it talks, it says Mamma Mia, and it's very tiny. We have 2. A Links in 2 plush of Lava Guava with a headband. One of my favorite plush this year, it is the Sane Pikmin All-Star Collection plush of Moss. Was hoping they'd make a plush of Moss, and they did not disappoint. From Kids Craze International, here is Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Whoa! Here's a plush of Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob. Here is one of the more interesting plush in my collection. This is a plush of a rocket from Space Mountain. Specifically Tokyo Disney's version of Space Mountain. This was released as part of a promotion for Space Mountain The Final Ignition, which was one big love letter to Space Mountain before they revised the ride. And it's got a cute little cockpit too for plush to sit in. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Nidoran Female. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Talonflame, aka everyone's worst nightmare from Generation 6. A plush of Ladybug from Funny / Kid Robot. I've got my own thoughts on the show, but if I talked about it, I'd be here all day. Can't have one without the other, so here is the Funny / Kid Robot Cat Noir. We have a trio of aliens from Kid Robot. Starting off, we have Kang. Here is Kodos. And we put a chef hat on another Kodos plush to get Sarek the Preparer, voiced by the late legendary James Earl Jones. Rest in peace. Here is a plush of Hisuian Sneasel from Pokemon Center. One of the greatest characters in all of advertising, here is Mac Tonight by Creata. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Flaffy. Unofficial / bootleg plush of Koops. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Pupitar. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Nosepass. I have 3. We have an Eyeball Bat from the Mystery Shack, complete with the bendable wings. I have 6. A plush of Parappa the Rapper, classic PS1 game. From Furyu and Faya, we have a skeleton from Minecraft. I have 8. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Female Pyroar. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Male Pyroar. Toy Inc. plush of Grim Matchstick from Cuphead. Here is Gompers from the Mystery Shack. Observant viewers may recognize him as the Stinky Goat from the Boss Hunt Part 2. Links into Impair plush with a mustache. Pokemon Fit / Sitting Cuties Aegislash. We have both forms of this plush, and Aegislash is one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 6. We got a bunch of unofficial Shy Guys this year. Light Blue Shy Guy, Yellow Shy Guy, Green Shy Guy, Black Angry Shy Guy, Black Shy Guy, also known as Anti-Guy, and Bandit. I have 3. a plush of Laguna Gator from Disney's Typhoon Lagoon. However, on the channel he's known as Crocabunga. That's because he's one of King K. Rool's many, many minions. A golden keychain of SpongeBob from SK Japan. Here is Kane. An unofficial / bootleg plush of Peachette. A Mystery Shack plush of Grunkle Stan, who looks like Saberspark. A Sane All-Star Collection plush of Flaffy, who was just unboxed and feels super, super soft. A plush of Zooble. And these are all of Zooble's parts. There you go. From Rustberry & Co. we have... oh no. For those observant viewers or older viewers of the channel, you may recognize this guy. To the unobserved eye, he's just a monkey from Madagascar, but to those who are older fans of the channel will recognize this guy as the monkey who wants to go to Africa. And, well, we lost the figurine for the character, so now here he is, as a plush, and oh boy, he's back and worse than ever.
Oh yes, I can't wait, I want to go to Africa.
Linson 2 Bearberry Mortar. From Linson 2, this is a wax gourd guard, complete with boxing headgear, for some reason. I don't know. Here is Ungod from Takara Tomy. And before we get to the customs, here is the last official plush of the group, the one, the only, Seymour Skinner. This plush is from Universal Studios. The only way you can win him is by playing the carnival games, which is not an easy task, especially the basketball games, which is how you get Skinner. I got really lucky, and I'm really glad to have this plush because once I got him in my home, he gave me an unforgettable luncheon for his patented Skinner burgers. Old family recipe from what I've heard. Now for the customs. Here is Komodo Joe from Crash Bandicoot. From Unipack, here is a modified Bumblebee plush to be the Honey Queen from Super Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart 7. A modified custom plush of Dark Meta Knight. Lilypad isn't a custom, and he's been on the channel for a long time, but his eyes were in really bad condition, mainly because he went to the pool levels one too many times, so we fixed his eyes and he's never looked better. Here's Miss Pac-Man, using an existing Pac-Man plush from Toy Factory. From Sane Global Holdings and Little Buddy, we have a custom green toad, and a purple toad. Here is the one and only Funky, the main monkey, Funky Kong himself. Here is his surfboard. The cool thing about the plush is he's got little magnets in his feet, which attach to the surfboard, so he can surf some killer waves. I mentioned Kremlings earlier. We have a lot of custom Kremlings here, starting off with Copter from Donkey Kong Country 3. Here is a Clobber. Here is Kaboing, using a TikTok the Crocodile plush from the Disney Store. In the same vein as Clobber, here is Kaboom. Here is a Cannon from Donkey Kong Country 2. Again, this is a TikTok the Crocodile plush that we remodified and turned into Cannon. A custom plush of Donkey Kong Jr. Here's a custom hybrid plush of Cloak from Donkey Kong Country 2. Using a Cranky plush as a base for this little dude, it is Cutlass from Donkey Kong Country 2. Last of the Kremlings, here is Crook from Donkey Kong Country 2, made using an IKEA crocodile plush. Here's one of the most underrated villains from Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's Big Bayou from Season 4. Here is Minotaur from BattleBots. This is an android version of the Bull Bot from Brazil. One of the strongest robots of all time. A custom blue Shy Guy. Custom gray Shy Guy. Custom green Shy Guy. And a custom yellow Shy Guy. Here we have an android variant of Hypershock. Here we have Emery from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Can't have one without the other. So here is Oglethorpe, also from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And the two of them are the Plutonians! Using a few Hammer Bros as bases, here is the Fire Bro, the Ice Bro, and the Boomerang Bro. Like with Funky Kong, Boomerang Bro has a magnet in his hand, so he can hold on to his boomerang. Here's an android design for Sawblaze from BattleBots. Here's a plush of Charlie Morningstar from Hazbin Hotel. Originally got this plush for a video, but the video fell through, but still nice to have her in my collection. Next is Duplis, a custom plush that looks really, really good. One of my favorite bosses from Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and just in general. I've always liked Duplis. I like his little party hat. And the custom plush here looks really, really good. Almost official. Next is one of the most obscure characters out there. This is the Nightmare, or the Scary Thought, or as I call him, Henson's Nightmare. This character was used only 2 times, and 2 times only. He was used in a commercial for FHA from 1963 to 1969, and he was also used in The Organized Mind on The Mike Douglas Show back in 1966. In general, I really like this dude's design, to the point where I got a plush of him. He's so obscure, but I feel like we can do a lot with him. Hence the name, Henson's Nightmare. And finally, the last plush of this year is Buster from the Binding of Isaac Fiend Folio. We're ending this year with a bang, and who better than with Buster? Buster here is one of my favorite bosses in the Binding of Isaac Fiend Folio. I just love his design, I love how he fights in game, his personality, everything. He's just a really cool looking boss. And I'm glad to have him in my collection, and for future content. This is my plush collection update for 2024. Quite a lot of new faces in this batch, although most of them are official plush or are the unofficial plush as well. Honestly, the unofficial plush this year have been really good, like better than usual. There's been a lot of unofficial plush, and a lot of them from Super Mario Wonder that I haven't even bothered to purchase. A good 98% of them look really good, especially compared to the unofficial plush in the past. Those ones are just kind of like sometimes they'd be good, but many a times they wouldn't. And just in general, I'm surprised that there's so many new plush this year. And as per usual, the questions I get, where can I buy them? There's eBay, there's Amazon for a few, there's Mecha Japan for the newer Pokemon related stuff. Mercari's fine, but I'm not really a big fan of all their fees, and then Etsy's really good for customs. Another question is, can I have them? The short answer is no. Long answer is there's lots of opportunities out there regarding plush. Heck, even this year, some people were able to find plush that I couldn't get. And do I have a favorite plush of the group? The answer is yes. That answer is Buster. To those who made the custom plush, for the sake of privacy, I'm keeping their names anonymous. You know who you are, and if you're watching this, thank you so much for your support. Well, I've run out of stuff to say again, so until next time, this is Luigi Fan Quad 1 signing out, saying see you guys later, thanks so much for watching, and as always, have yourself a fantastic day.